Hey, students, welcome to Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Because as we all know,
Friday rocks.
and you know what I got to say.
Woo!
All right. So here we are at Friday, guys. It's the weekend. It's supposed to be a blazer out there. It's supposed to be at least 100 degrees. Take it seriously because when the atmosphere is that warm, it puts the biosphere. I'm a living thing. I'm part of the biosphere. It puts me in danger. So I got a couple tennis matches this weekend. I'm just sweating sitting here. It's going to be hot, even hotter tomorrow. So I've already got plenty of water chilling for my tennis match tonight. I'll do the same thing for tomorrow. So take precautions. It is literally dangerous. Okay, with that said, before we get going, I got a little joke for you. Period one on Thursday had the riddles just cranking out, man. This is fun. It was a lot of fun telling those jokes. So I got a riddle for you. All right, guys. What word becomes shorter when you add two letters? You getting it? You got it? You got to figure it out? The answer is short becomes shorter when you add two letters. Oh, well, kind of corny, but that's all right. Hopefully it made you giggle. Okay. All right, let's put some things in the spotlight. You guys know full well you got to get yourself into the Gameful Digital Classroom this weekend. You should be done with tectonic plates, which is week 4. Before that was Earth Systems. That was week 3. Before that, weeks 1 and 2 were the course introduction. So all that should be done by Sunday. Some of you, quite honestly, have saved up some work for the weekend. So you got to get that done to keep on pace. Speaking of keeping on pace, you got to look at these class calendars. Weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. These will actually help you, and let me show you how. Okay, so we open that up, and we see all kinds of good stuff in here. It's week 4. There's a form you can fill out if you need help with translating things. We got our Zoom conference links there. We've got our tutorial on Wednesday, the link there. I only had one person show up last week. I'd love more of you to come. Things you already know how to do: Schoology, Gameful, my email, distance learning resources that'll take you to the Mount Miguel website, and Infinite Campus or Chromebook help. We've been learning this week, essential question: how is it that continents move, and how do they cause earthquakes and volcanoes? So we first took a look at it with the Mariana Trench. Like, why is there a huge trench, deep in the ocean? So this week was supposed to explain that. What are these things called tectonic plates, and how do they cause earthquakes and volcanoes? Here's what's really going to be helpful for you. This will give you time limits for each thing. You should be spending up to 30 minutes on phenomena, up to 60 on NWT, up to 75 on Actively Learn or Edpuzzle, or both if you want. CER up to 90. Gizmos up to 135. So over 2 hours if you really take your time with it and do a really good job and study the vocabulary and watch the video and play around with the lab and do a really good job with the lab sheet. That's going to take you some time. So it's not something you should be saving until Sunday evening. And then the other amount of time is, of course, attending Zoom, and there's your Zoom schedule. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Now what I want to do is go over here to the Gameful, and that's right there. I already have it open just to save a little bit of time. And I want to show you who is in the lead, okay? This is a competition after all. If you ever want to know just your personal stats, which I hope you do, check stats. That's short for statistics. That'll show you how many badges you have earned so far and which ones you've earned. But let's go down here and see who is the student to beat. Andre, look at that. Look at all that gold. You got 68 reputation. Once you get over 100%, it starts multiplying all of your loot, so you get even more loot. You got to get to 100, 101 before that happens. He's got 31 badges. That tells me he checks into the system a lot and is doing his work. and he's got 155 experience points. That's XP. In second is Catalina, and congratulations, Christian is in third. So there's our leaderboard, and Ryan's on there too. All right, let's see who is in the lead for period 3. Congratulations, the one to beat is Omar. We got 68 gold, 67 rep, 28 badges, and an experience of 165. Rounding out our top 4, Adriana, Jalen, and Melina. Congratulations. All right, so you can always check the scoreboard and your personal stats. Okay, so keep track of that. This is a competition with others and also a competition with yourself. So whatever motivates you, use it. Last thing I'm going to show you is Mr. Linke's Zoom agendas. I think I have that open, maybe not. So, oh, here it is. Okay, if you ever miss a Zoom, let me turn the spotlight back on. You have got to watch the recording and then come over here and fill out the form, and that's goals and plans on Tuesday. If you miss Thursday, you've got to watch the recording and fill out thoughts and needs, okay? And thank you to the amazing Mr. Lucero. I really appreciate everything he's been doing to support you and come up with some good lessons. He came up with the vocab review, he came up with the video review, and he had you fill out that little self-quiz form, which I'm going to ask him to go over on Tuesday, okay? And then there's always a kind of a planner here, what you should be doing during the session and what you should be doing after. So you guys should be working on plate tectonics and catching up with weeks 1, 2, and 3. If you're not on plate tectonics, man, you got some work to do. All right? Don't be in a trance in high school. All right, you got to kind of wake up here, kids, and know that you've got to kind of like move a little here, move a little faster, you know, keep up with us. I think that, you know, Mr. Lucero had said the results of his quiz weren't that great, kind of all over the place with the answers. And I think part of that is just because a lot of kids aren't on week 4 yet and you're not learning the material. So let me take the spotlight off. Hey, I just want to say to you, in high school, you do have to keep up. You've got to self-pace. It's not just about checking boxes and getting things done. It's about getting them done well and getting them done in a timely fashion. Because when you leave my classroom, I want to know that you are a smarter person in earth science than you were when you got there. I don't want you leaving and say, oh, okay, I got my credits. Didn't really learn too much, but I got my credits. Credits are a goal. A grade is a goal. But I want you to also be a better scientist and just a better learner and just a smarter person in general. So folks, come on, let's rock out here. Let's shine in earth science and Mr. Linke's earth science, okay? So with all that said, I want to wish you a happy weekend. I want to remind you to shine on, kids. And the only way you can shine on is if you're doing the right thing and doing your best, okay? You have a great weekend. As always, don't forget, man, you are matadors. Be proud of it and be proud of being Mr. Linke's earth science students. You're great. Love you. I want you to do your best. Have a great weekend. I check my email all throughout the weekend. Don't be hesitant to contact me for anything you ever need. All right, you guys, be good.